Welcome to Control Panel. Last episode we introduced ourselves to Chris Goodger, a developer for Manycats, a studio working with learning difficulties. This episode we are talking to Chris Goodger about the diversity and learning difficulties in the games industry to do with representation.
Like the games industry is interesting because it's big on like diversity and bridging people from different backgrounds, having everyone play games and that. But it doesn't necessarily do that well. It's one of those things that they've got intentions, but they don't know how to put it into positive actions. So yeah, even though there could be I know quite a few people that are disabled or may have autism or learning difficulty, and they work in the industry, but they're not really, they're not up there, I guess, on a pedestal with other people that are, dominant in the business and experienced developers. So it's kind of like sort of showing, there are people in the industry and sort of inspiring people that may have disability to want to get into this. It's the same sort of kettle, whatever, in terms of like where we have with women in games. There are women who work in the industry, but not enough of them are sort of shown to be working in the industry to inspire, the next generation to come in. And that's kind of where the sort of disability lies as well. There potentially are people there, but there's not enough of them displaying their talent and like inspiring the next lot to come in and work in the industry. Great at the moment that in terms of accessibility and the accessibility for gamers is sort of big up there. You've got Microsoft, who has sort of released their adaptable controller. There's a lot of AAA studios now that have accessibility menus, so they can adjust the game to what you need it to be. But it's very heavy on the accessibility of a game, not accessibility of employment. So they may work with people who have disabilities, as consultation, focus groups, play testers, whatever. But they're not really doing enough to actually hire those people and give them meaningful work and actually, take them into the employment and be like, oh, actually, guys, this is not going to work. Manycats is about pushing that and saying it's about meaningful careers, not just giving work experience and jobs. I found a lot in general, not just the games industry, where disability and learning difficulties are sort of pushed into job roles that not necessarily fulfilling, not to knock anything out there, but like things like retail and like warehouse work, where it's kind of like it's work at the very least, but it's not going to be a sort of career for the next 20 years for some people. It may not even be there in 20 years time when things get automated and stuff like that. So I was kind of big at the moment at saying it's not about meaningful careers, it's actually about future jobs as well, because Britain itself is being more a digital industry. That's kind of one of our main exports, is digital stuff. So if it's daft that we're not utilising that and being like, oh we should learn digital skills with these people and these beneficiary groups and helping them see that they've got potential in these industries. So yeah, so I was sort of big on that.